There's a proverbial saying that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. How can you be a squeaky wheel and get paid for the change orders that you are owed? I was chatting with a client this week and they're owed a considerable amount of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars plus, for changes on a current project. And we were talking through how he can get paid for some of these change orders. And one of the ways to look at it is that when you're getting paid for a change order, you've really got three sales to make. Number one, you've got to make the sale to the person who you interact with on a regular basis on the project. So let's say you're a project manager and you work for a subcontractor and the general contractor has a project manager working on the project as well. Well, if you have a good relationship with that project manager, it's far more likely that he or she will push through your change order, and perhaps with the sub that they don't have such a strong relationship with, delay pushing through that change order. The second person you've got to think about is the technical gatekeeper, so to speak. And the way it works is this. In many situations, you have someone who can say no to a change order because not all the I's have been dotted and the T's crossed. So get to know that technical person, the person who is often in the accounting department, who looks at the change order to make sure everything is in order, so to speak, and have a relationship with them, know what it is that they want, and do your best to give it to them so they don't have a reason to say no. And then the third person who you need to influence and build a relationship with when you're getting paid for a change order is the final decision maker, the person who writes their name on the check or signs the check or says yes at the final stage to get you paid for the change order. Now, in many companies, if you're a project manager, you may not be able to reach that person. They're not at your level in the organization. And that's when you need to solicit someone from your company to be able to step up and make the phone call and reach out to that person who gives the final decision, gives the final yes, and push through the change order so that you can get paid. So be a nice squeaky wheel. Build relationships with the folks that you're working with on the project so they put your change order as the priority. Make sure you're dotting the I's and crossing the T's so the gatekeeper, the technical person, doesn't have any reason to say no to you. And then do what you can to develop a relationship with the final decision maker on the change order. And if they're high above you in the level of the chain of command, so to speak, bring in someone higher up the chain of command from your organization to talk with them, interact with them, and get yourself paid for the changes that you deserve. My name is Eric Anderton. Hope you found this video helpful. And by the way, comment below if you have any feedback for me. I really appreciate that. And thanks for watching.